Hi everybody, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago, talking Japanese yen futures. Japanese yen started off with quite a rally today, going up to about 92, 19 and a half on the high side, but then fell off in toward the end of the day, going down as far as 91.30 and some change, and then back up to finish somewhere around that 91.70 level that it hovered at in toward the end of the day. Japanese GDP came out this week and it was pretty strong. It was up 4% if you look at, and that's a year-over-year change. And if you look at a year-over-year change across the developed market, it's the strongest one out there right now. But the Japanese GDP number is a little bit misleading, and that's why the yen didn't react or respond as much as it probably should have. When you spend years with no GDP or virtually no GDP, where your last number is up 1/10 or up 2/10, a 4% increase over that because of the way it's calculated. They take the total GDP from last month and last year rather, this month last year, and the total GDP from this month this year, and then they just do the percentage change. Up 4% is not big when you didn't have a lot of GDP going anyway. So it's a little bit misleading and part of the reason that the yen didn't react. And for this reason, monetary easing is not close. The economy is still nowhere near tightening monetary policy in Japan, and the Bank of Japan has as much as said that. And Abenomics is actually kind of on the fast track because there's an election coming up. It's not imminent, but it's coming up soon enough. And Prime Minister Shinzo Abe really wants to get the economy rolling as best as that particular economy can roll at this point, having been in a 20-plus year, essentially a 20-plus year recession now. He wants to get Abenomics going and keep that monetary policy as loose as it can be. Japan owns a huge amount of their own country's assets, from treasuries all the way out to equities. It is the largest. It's a staggering figure. And so we're nowhere near rolling that off at this point. And when you're looking at a major currency like the yen, you have to look at the dollar-yen relationship. And like all majors, the dollar is a dominant factor in the way the yen moves. And the dollar did a similar thing where the dollar kind of came off and then rallied in toward the end of the day, pushing the yen lower in toward the middle to the end of the day. The dollar rallied on a number of things, but the number one thing that actually caused it to rally was the departure of Steve Bannon from the Trump White House. There was a little bit of fluctuation in the price action in the dollar index prior to that, but when the announcement came out, or the rumor rather, that he was thinking of stepping down, and then the confirmation from the press that he is leaving the White House, what that did was that confirmed that Gary Cohn is going to stay. And Gary Cohn is seen as sort of the tip of the spear in terms of tax cuts. So that was taken by the markets as an economic strong point, and that caused the dollar to rally a little bit more today and push the yen lower. This is Bob Iaccino talking yen futures from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.